Thank you, Jody, for joining us on Public Affairs. This is part 2. Very interesting program, hosting an exchange student. What is this all about?
So AFS Hosting and Exchange Program is around the world. We've got 45 different countries that the students exchange to, but the programs that I'll be talking about are hosting in America. So hosting in America, the host families provide 3 meals a day and local transportation. Your student would be here for a semester or a year, school year, and they would go to school through a bus or walking or however your community gets to school. To choose your student, you would tell us what your family likes to do, and then we would make suggestions from the 800 students that we have, and the students each write a host family letter, so you would be able to read that letter and say, oh my gosh, somebody made a kid halfway around the world that's perfect for our family. How could that possibly be? You fill out the paperwork, and August your student arrives.
What is a family for you? Composed of a mother and father, children, or can one person be a family also?
So there is no standard host family for AFS. It can be a single adult over 24 years old. It could be 2 men or 2 women. It can be a parent with a child at home, or 2 parents with no children. So 2 adults with no children. Also empty nesters who have done the parenting experience and want to have some kids back in the house.
Yes. What about income requirements?
In the
Income requirements of the family, is that something?
So the family needs to have a bed in a room with a child of the same gender, or a bed alone. And then the student needs a place for their clothing and their items, so either a dresser or a closet. And they need access to a study area and a bathroom. And then the host family, as I said, provides 3 meals a day, and that could be asking the student, what do you want to bring for lunch? That's not getting up and making them lunch and making them breakfast. They're part of your family.
And
So
what's
they
the
do
duration of
chores while
stay?
they're here.
I'm sorry. What's the duration of stay? How long does the student stay with them?
When they come to the U.S., they come for a semester starting in August. The second semester starts in January, or they come for a school year starting in August.
So, do you try to match the student with a family, the type of background of the student? Give us an example.
So the host family tells us what they like to do. And then according to what the host family likes to do, or an area of the world that they're interested in, or a gender or a certain age of a student, to match their child and their family if they have one, we take that all into account, and then we put it into our database. We've got 800 students to suggest to them, so we always find a really nice match.
So does the family have to provide them with health insurance, etc.?
No, they come with health insurance, so that is covered. Anything that happens from once they step into the U.S. is covered by the health insurance.
And of course, you also pre-qualify the student that's going to be hosted by a family here, correct?
Right.
They go through a screening process.
Right. So the students that apply fill out an application, then they get an interview, and then we train them in an orientation about their country that they're going to and how to integrate into the culture that they're going to.
Give us an example of a success program that you've done with the hosting and exchange student.
A success
A particular example.
A
of one
successful
student,
program?
yes, very successful.
Of students?
Yes.
So I'm going next month to my Indian student's wedding, and she actually has developed a patent to test for cancer, and it's non-invasive. So it's one of the internal organs, and it's a non-invasive cancer patent. So we have a lot that have become doctors, and our students just go on to really great careers.
Oh, wonderful. Something that people have to consider. So if they were to contact you, what particular website or telephone number do they have to call?
Our website is afsusa.org, and we have our actual students that are available on the website. We'll have many more. We're only at the beginning of our hosting season, so we'll have 800 that will eventually come through on the website.
Thank you so much.